Hi, everyone. Welcome to Soul Connections. I'm your host, Polly Jo Labbe, here on our YouTube channel, Trinity Temple of Sacred Wisdom. Hi, everyone. Hope you're having a wonderful evening. Soul Connections is all about helping you reconnect with your soul, helping you access information from your spiritual teams, and really being in a place where you can get centered, release the worries of the week, and really feel that sense of self, reconnecting with that. And to do that, we do a lovely meditation. We start with to really connect our energy, to connect to our teams, to open up the pathways of communications for us to hear the wisdom for ourselves. And I'm here to be a guide in that process. And one of the ways we do that also is by doing card readings after the meditation. Once we're in that really nice and centered place where we can listen more fully, I will pull a card for you if you are interested in a message about your soul's journey for this week. So here we are. This is the Chakra Insight Oracle by Caryn Sangster. And I love this because it lets you know not only um, energy of the week, but it also shows us which chakras are doing the work because we work our way through each of the chakras. Each center has a different set of lessons, a different set of skills for us to maneuver. So it'll be fun to see what the pattern is for the group because there's always a pattern. And then it allows us to be in a space where we can be more reflective and go inward. And as part of this, I'm also going to invite you to grab a notebook, grab a journal, and write down any insight that you get from the meditation, not just from the wisdom that comes through for me to share with you. And if you have questions for your guides or your angels or your loved ones who've crossed over, write it down before we start the meditation and leave space for it to come through, and also leave space for it to come through in your dreams this evening, because that's when we get out of our own way, we're out of our head, and we can receive deeper information on a more regular basis when we practice this habit. So I'm inviting you to do that as well. So we're going to start our meditation, and I'm going to invite you guys to just get nice and comfy. You want to be in a place where your arms and your legs are uncrossed. You want to be able to allow the energy to flow through you so that you are an open circuit for the divine energy flow. That way we can sense where the energy needs assistance in moving and getting all of our energy back into this present moment, because we're really good at spreading ourselves thin, right? So we're going to just take a couple of nice deep breaths. And with each breath, you're going to just breathe in really deeply. Try to feel the breath go not only all the way down your lungs, but even into your belly. And on the breath out, just release any tension, tightness that you are feeling anywhere in your body, in your muscles, in your neck, in your back, in your head. And breathe in again that divine energy, letting it fill your lungs, your belly, your blood cells, and just blowing out anything that no longer serves you. And as we continue these nice deep breaths, just feeling the tension releasing out of our neck and our shoulders, letting the divine energy just massage our shoulders, releasing all those tense spots, all the responsibilities and burdens that we've been carrying there. And releasing the energy in our upper back, especially between the shoulder blades. Just allowing any of that tightness to just melt into the surface you are connected to in this moment, into the chair, into the bed, into the floor, down your body, however it feels most natural for you to just allow that to melt away. Really letting the energy in the belly, all the muscles that work so hard here to hold us upright, just allowing those organs a moment of divine breath and the muscles a moment of relaxation. And also allowing the muscles around our hips and our thighs and our buttocks to just gently let go of more tension, really merging with the surface that is supporting us. And in our calves, our feet, all of that, allowing it to relax. Even our shoulders, our arms, our biceps, our hands, even our face, our forehead, our chin. And in this place, we're going to invite in our spiritual teams to connect with us, whether that is our angels, our guides, our ancestors, the animal spirits, mystical creatures, star beings, all divine of the highest, fullest, and brightest vibrations available to us. Setting the intention, as always, that the healing work done here is for the good of all and harm to none. We're going to ask the divine energy to create a sacred bubble of love and light to surround us as we are doing our healing work this evening. And within the bubble, we're going to invite our energy from the future to come back into the present moment. So anything we've been worried about, any anxiety we've had over future events, any things that are unresolved in this moment, just bringing all of that energy back so we can clear it in this present time of now. And also inviting in our energy from our past, things that have been holding us back, behaviors, patterns, habits, reactions that we've had to our past, any way they are being activated in the present moment or have been activated recently, just bringing all of that past energy into the moment of now also. Bringing in the energy of all our lifetimes, past, present, and future, to merge just in this single moment of now. And strengthening that divine bubble of light around us so that it feels like a sacred container. And even creating a second bubble around the room or the space that you're in or the home. Just so you have that sense of safety, security, and being centered in this beautiful, sacred space. And through our connection to the divine, allowing our energy to sit within the crystal temple of light, sensing the activation of the crystalline energy, how it pulses with kindness, love, and respect. Feeling our energy as it gentles in reaction to that, how it feels more centered and more at home. Even more tension dissolving from our bodies. And we're going to ask Archangel Metatron to come in and help us to remember how to activate our tree of life within us. Beginning at the top of our head and our crown, and just envisioning this giant tree trunk as it moves down through our energy like a column of sturdy support. Just quieting our thoughts, quieting our fears, allowing that sturdy energy to support us in each one of our beautiful chakra centers, the engines that run our soul and our experience. And even allowing the tree to support our spine and our skeleton. So that we just feel held in this sturdy, safe, and secure energy. And as it moves down our body and our legs and our feet, feeling our roots as they stretch wide and far and go deep beneath all of the layers of the earth, as wide and as deep as we need to feel steady, held, and supported in this moment. And with those roots, reconnecting with our Earth Star chakra, expanding and plugging into that energy so that we are connected to the divine feminine and grandmother Earth and all of the nourishing and supportive energy she has to fill us with the nutrients filled with unconditional love. That golden honey energy as it begins to move up through the roots of our tree, move up through our feet. You may even experience it as healing mud, thick and juicy while also supportive and detoxifying. And connecting to our root chakra, we're simply going to begin by inviting in that vibrant red of a juicy apple, a Crayola crayon, the brightest and most vibrant red that we can imagine, transmuting any cloudy energy that is darkening the color, impacting our sense of safety, security, balance, our financial security, anything that is impacting our home, even any ways that the world around us is clouding our sense of security. inviting that chakra to really bloom and expand to its full potential, even if just for a brief moment. And moving into the sacral chakra, just beneath our belly button, calling on that bright orange. And really allowing that orange to come in and fill us with that juicy energy of creation. Transmuting any emotional energy that may be stored here, that may be impacting our sense of self, may be impacting how we feel as a sensual being. Allowing those feelings and sensations to help guide us through our journey. And again, bringing that orange to the brightest orange that you can imagine. And expanding that chakra to its fullest potential. And bringing our focus and our awareness up into our solar plexus chakra, just under the rib cage. The vibrant yellow and gold and white all mixed together in our personal sun. Breaking away any cloudy energy that is keeping our sun from shining brightly. Breaking apart any heaviness that has been held here. Any energy of judgment. Judgment of ourselves. Judgment from others. Judgment of others. Releasing any resentment. And even any righteous anger that has become stuck. Inviting that energy to transmute so that we can use it to take positive action, conscious action in the direction of our dreams. Realigning this energy with our sense of integrity and honesty, releasing all of the fragments of fear, whether it's anxiety or overwhelm or stress, fear of the unknown, fear of success. Breaking apart fear in just this moment and allowing it to reconfigure into the energy of love and light. Allowing us a brief moment to feel the difference within ourselves. And inviting that in so that we can shine brightly who we are and who we are meant to be. And bringing our focus and our attention up into our heart chakra. Inviting in the greens and the bright pinks as they swirl together. All of the different flavors of love that we can experience in our lifetime, in all of our lifetimes. and really releasing any heaviness that has been held by our heart, that disappointment, any blame that we've been carrying, any shame that we've been carrying, any grief that we have not worked through. Taking a moment to release the shield around our heart, giving it just a minute of breathing room to expand to its full potential. Knowing in the divine flow that it is safe to allow the heart to fill completely with the golden elixir of life and love. Reconnecting us with that holy grail within us, that cup of life that we envision, and even making room for the cup to overflow so that love energy leaks all through our system, spreading love to all parts of who we are. And bringing our focus up into our throat chakra, inviting in all the different shades of that beautiful blue. Bright blue through turquoise, through indigo, and as the blue energy shifts and changes, the colors gently pulsing, opening our voice and our communication with ourselves, with our spiritual teams, and with others. Communication in all forms, spoken, written, heard, seen, felt. Even the symbolic languages that our soul knows and remembers. And opening up the channel of communication within ourselves so that our heart's truth can be spoken and our unique and individuality can be lovingly expressed in all the ways we wish to express it, in all the ways we are meant to express it. And moving up into the third eye, in the center of our forehead, and bringing in the colors of the deep indigo blue all the way through the purples into the whites. Balancing all forms of perception in our brain and our thoughts, in our intuition, in our senses, perception of synchronicities and divine communication. Even accessing our own inner sense of magic, connected to our inner child, that ability to be in creative play. Bringing in the ease that happens when we are in alignment, and gently opening and expanding our crown chakra, the top of our head, and making room for just a little more divine energy to flow to us and through us. Opening the petals of our beautiful lotus, allowing each crystalline petal to connect to a different member of our spiritual team. Different frequencies, vibrations, colors, and dimensions. And also reconnecting our energy to our soul star chakra above our crown. Reconnecting to the root of our divine self, our higher self, our oversoul. And in this place of connection, inviting the divine energy to flow down through us and over us, washing away, cleansing, and purifying any energy that was congested, tight, or held within our body, in our emotions, in our thoughts. Without the need to know, just allowing it to dissolve back into the earth, back into the ground to be composted into beautiful, creative energy that flows back up to us and through us in connection to Grandmother Earth. And inviting the energy to move out through each layer of our aura. The physical, emotional, mental, spiritual layers. Through our harmony, our connection to our past lives and karma. And even our connection to the ascended masters and mastery, encompassing all that is in this golden moment. Taking a moment of gratitude with our spiritual teams for being present for us and with us as they always are, welcoming them to come closer to us so we can know them and understand them better. Inviting in any wisdom they wish to share with us through knowing, through writing, through the messages, through our dreams, through symbols and synchronicities, all the ways the subtle bodies communicate. And now just bringing our energy back into this present moment. Gently bringing our focus back to this beautiful physical body, our sacred temple, to our bones, our muscles, to the feeling of the clothes on our body, the light in the room around us, maybe some sounds that are in the background or some smells of food cooking, or maybe incense burning or essential oils. Just really beginning to wiggle your fingers and toes and move your neck if you feel need to, shrug your shoulders, stretch, whatever feels good for you, just to keep bringing yourself back into this moment. I always like to rub my hands together and rub my feet on the floor, sort of my last check-in to make sure that I'm connected to this body, not just my spiritual body. So welcome back. So tonight's messages are going to be drawn from the card deck, the Chakra Insight Oracle. This is by Caryn Sangster. And this has a lovely correspondence to not only just wisdom about what's going on for ourselves, for our soul, for our week, but also wisdom about which chakras are being active right now, or maybe need a little bit of extra support. And you'll notice that the colors around the edges of the cards are all going to have a connection to one of the chakras, and I'll mention that as we go. And I'm going to invite you to, if you would like a reading for this week and what's coming up, or what message is really important for your soul, not for your brain, for your soul to share with you, feel free to ask for a card and say, yes, please. And as always, I don't read for everybody if you don't want to, but I pull cards for everybody who asks. So all you have to do is ask. Same as the angels. They won't help you if you don't ask. That's not their job. So here you go, an opportunity to ask and receive. So here we go. How we doing, Rob, tonight? Who's up first? Carol, oh, my sweetie. Let's see what's going for you. Okay. So we have the card that's called Responsibility. And she's holding the seed that's blooming. And it says at the top, self-discipline, empowerment, reliability, and fulfillment. So this has the lovely yellow around it. It's for our solar plexus chakra. And so part of what I'm getting for you is that, some people's responsibility is a burden. For other people, it's a sense of who they are. We step up and are responsible. We hold space for other people when they need it most. And we do that from this place of empowerment. We don't give somebody else our power. We hold our power for them to access their own. And so, what I'm sensing for you right now is you're planting these beautiful seeds of hope and inspiration, and you're doing it through your prayer discipline. You're doing it through that sense of being reliable and showing up for yourself and for other people when they need it most. And also because you know that when you pray deeply and when you access that energy, those prayers are fulfilled. And so just know that it's not a burden, it's not a chore, it's not a heavy responsibility. It's the joy of being able to use your own energy to help other people. Not give it away, but just holding space for them as they go through their own journeys. And that feels very poignant. For you right now. So I hope you enjoy that, and hope you reach out if you need anything. I'd be happy to help. Thank you. Hi, Bernadette. Nice to have you. Let's see what they want to tell you tonight. All right, so this is in our root chakra. This is about possessions, belongings, finance, assets, and treasures.